Runaway robot. Welcome back, chat. I got the things fixed. We've got Stella here. Hey Stella, what's going on?
Hi guys.
And most of you probably know her by now. She's been very active in our little community here, and I super duper appreciate it. We're gonna do a little character creation for Stella.
Woo.
Stella, what are you thinking? Give me an outline.
Okay, so I am going to be playing a variant human, and I'm going to be playing a rogue.
A rogue variant human. All right. Okay, I can dig it. You have access to your character sheet yet?
Yes.
I think you do. I think you're one of the first ones I actually was able to do things with. So there you go. So let's do that, and we'll jump on over to that screen. Cool. And apparently your volume is great. Thank you, chat.
Oh, thank you.
And you want to be a variant human. Have you used Roll20 before?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So go ahead and choose your class, put that bad boy in there, and it'll auto-populate some of the stuff for us.
Okay, so we're gonna be a rogue.
Excellent. And then let's roll some die.
Okay.
So give me a /R 4d6 d1.
Wish me luck, chat. Because Bravo got all of the good rolls, I'm gonna end up getting all the bad rolls.
She did have really good rolls, and it was a little bit much. I'm gonna be honest here.
Oh, that's a good start.
That is an excellent start. 16, excellent. All right, so if you hit up on your directional pad, it'll auto copy, and then you can, go. 11, perfect. 9,
The numbers are getting smaller.
Yeah, this is not.
I don't think I like that.
This is not boding.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
The turnaround, the quick turnaround.
That is tasty. Okay.
Awesome. I love it. You're 1 point off max, and a 10. You know what? This is actually really balanced. So excellent. You have two very high rolls, and the rest of them are pretty average. That's okay. Only one of them is even below average. So that you have a lot of really good options here, I think. So
Definitely
you're a
got
human
lucky.
variant rogue, so you get to choose a +1 in any of these things that you'd like to. That 17 is looking real juicy and real ripe for a +1 in something, in anything. So what would you like to do? Where would you like to place these?
The 17 is definitely going to be dexterity.
Absolutely. Combat points, gotta use it. Do you want to slap your +1 on top of that too?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so in the dexterity thing, the small number where it says 10, go ahead and change that bad boy to an 18. Oh wait, we are missing a roll. I'm a dumb. Wait, 10. Yep, we're missing one. Roll me one more. Thank you, Q. An 8. Oh no, Q, we were jinxed.
It's okay. That 17 is so good. I think it's fine.
F's in the chat. Yeah, that 17 is actually very good. So I don't think you'd be super mad about the whole situation here.
No, not at all.
Okay. So that's the 17 off the list here. What else would you like to do?
Let's put the 16 into wisdom, I think.
Sure, yeah. Get a really high passive perception score. That's always very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna see all the things.
See everything. 16, perfect.
And then I'm gonna have a few dump stats.
Yeah, I mean, choose anything else, right? Remember, you do get a +1 to something, so that 11 being a 12 gets you a nice little bump. If you want to put that in the next highest that you would want, that's probably a good pick.
Since I'm a rogue, I'll probably be doing my attacks with dexterity, so I can probably be okay with a low strength, maybe.
Sure, yeah. I mean, honestly, you can. A lot of things that you can do things acrobatically without much worry, rather than with any athletics. So we'll see how it goes, but I think a low strength score is definitely okay.
Okay. I have a 10, 11, and a 9.
9, yep.
I'll put the 11 into charisma.
Okay.
And I'll put a 9 into Constitution.
Okay.
Maybe. Hopefully, I'll
And
dodge
that
all
10,
the things.
that 10 ends up in intelligence. You have one more +1.
I'm gonna put that into my Constitution and make it a.
Yeah, even it
+7.
out. Yeah, easy. Even it out.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So let's go now to your class list, your proficiencies and stuff. If you have that somewhere, or if you need to pull that up somewhere, do so. I did post the 5e tool. It's a pretty easy one to just go to.
Mm-hmm.
So let's that one there, and let's
Okay.
take a look at rogues. So you get 8. Your hit points right now, hit max 8. Current hit points 8. So you're doing really good.
Woohoo!
Yep. And you have a whole bunch of proficiencies that I'm gonna like quick put into a thing. So you have proficiencies in light armor. You have proficiencies in simple weapons, which would make sense. Hand crossbows. Not the item, the proficiency. There it is. Long swords.
All kinds of pointy things.
Yeah, a lot of sharp dealies. A lot of really sharp things. Rapier. And short sword. Cool. You also have proficiencies in Thieves tools.
Thieves tools.
Thieves tools. Yeah, everyone needs Thieves tools. Good
to get
and
to into places you don't
also
belong.
don't you start with Thieves tools? Oh, it's a background choice.
Yeah.
It's a background choice. Okay. So you might start with Thieves tools. Okay, your armor, you're good. That's your Thieves tools. Dexterity, intelligence already populated for your saving throws. And now you get to choose 4 skills to be good at. Rogues are dumb. Choose 4 skills. Be good at everything. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. So I get like a bunch of skills, I think, at the very end because of my background and
a lot of skills.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with acrobatics.
Okay.
Persuasion, perception, and sleight of hand.
Persuasion, perception, and sleight of hand. I've marked all of those. Those are some sick bonuses to sleight of hand, acrobatics, and perception. That's really nice. That's very, very nice.
+6. That's a pretty big deal.
That's pretty good. You can sneak a lot of things from a lot of people. Okay, cool. So your starting equipment is next. Do you want a rapier or a short sword?
I definitely want a rapier because I kind of get the feeling that this is kind of like a musketeers kind of frilly hats and cloaks kind of setting.
Swashbucklery, yes.
Yes.
It is kind of swashbucklery, absolutely. It's that and then very like covert assassin style. It's like the two extremes of those things.
Okay.
But yeah.
Awesome. Perfect.
A short bow or another short sword. Or a short sword.
I'll get a short sword.
Okay.
More pointy things.
More pointy things to hold on to. Short sword. Excellent. Burglar's pack, Dungeoneer's pack, or an Explorer's pack.
Burglar's pack.
Yeah, that's the choice right there. Burglar's pack.
No specific reason.
The Burglar's pack comes with 1,000 ball bearings, which is ridiculous, and I don't understand why that's a thing. But yep, you have 1,000 ball bearings.
How terrible would it be if someone rips open my backpack?
Well, I hope they're in a separate bag.
What if they rip open that one?
It would be a lot of ball bearings on the ground.
Hope I don't have to pick them up.
You'd probably slip a lot. 10 feet of string, a bell, 5 candles, a crowbar, a hammer, pitons, hooded lantern, oil, rations, tinderbox, water skin, hempen rope. It's an interesting box, to say the least. All right. You also then get leather armor,
Neat.
which is nice. You get leather armor on your own. 2 more daggers, because all of the pointy things belong in your bag.
I'm basically a walking armory.
Yeah. And look at that. Thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools it is. It is actually a standard one there. There you go. You have Thieves' tools. Perfect.
Neat.
And it auto-populates to your tools. You are proficient indeed. The attribute is Dex, and there you go. You have a +6 to your Thieves' tools. Perfect. So let's go through what's next. Expertise. At first level, choose 2 skills. Or 1 skill in your proficiency with Thieves' tools. And then double your bonus.
Dang.
So this works for all of your proficiencies. If you want to save this to the end, because this will work for your background ones too.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So do you want to hold on to it until the very end?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Sneak attack. This is the classic. So I'm gonna go ahead. I've always added this, and Chad, I'll put this here. It should be a 1d6 at the very beginning here. So it's not necessarily an attack. It is literally just damage. It's 1d6 plus nothing, and we call it sneak attack. And so whenever you do this, and let's see if this works real quick. I want to put that here. Roll it. And yeah, there I rolled a 1 because I'm bad at rolling. But whenever I say, yep, you got sneak attack, you just click that button, and it'll auto roll that 1d6 for you, and you're good to go. There you go. Sneak attack is done. If you want to put the sneak attack requirements in, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
I don't know how much you do that, but you can put that in your features and traits.
Okay.
Thieves' Cant is next. That definitely goes in your features and traits. So let's go ahead and add that one. Not that you're gonna forget, because it's pretty like only rogues ever know this one thing, but let's put it in there just to make sure. So in your features and traits, hit the plus button, and for your you just put in Thieves' Cant, and it's part of your class, and then cut and paste all of that jazz.
Ta-da!
There it is. Easy peasy. Okie dokie. And I think that finishes your class stuff, because it's not very difficult until about, 3 is where you make any decisions. So there you go. All right, let's talk backgrounds. Have you thought about what you would like to do for a background?
Yes. And
what would that be?
This is where you might like it or you might not like it.
Oh, okay. This is the one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lay it on me. What's going on?
I have a backup just in case you don't like it, but I have a feeling you're gonna really like it.
Tell me.
I want to be a spy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
There are
few
a
ideas.
lot. There are a lot of different factions that exist in Waterdeep. I'm not exactly sure if you've read about any of them or anything like that. So there's some good stuff to take a look at. Criminal/spy, the criminal variant spy. Oh goodness.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna scroll this one up so chat can see what's going on here. So it's basically criminal.
Yes.
It's everything that criminal has except spy contact. You have a reliable and trustworthy contact who acts as your liaison to a network of other spies. You know how to get a message to and from them, even over a great distance. Specifically, you know the local messengers, corrupt caravans, blah, 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 blah.
You know all of the bad people.
You get skill proficiency in deception and stealth, so you can go ahead and mark those 2 bad boys.
Okay.
You also get a crowbar.
Oh.
I know, because you're going to need a crowbar for reasons. Dark common clothes. I don't even know if this is a thing in the compendium. If I put dark common clothes, no, we're just gonna put common clothes, and you can add dark if you'd like to put dark. Oh, did I put your languages in? I didn't. You know common, and we'll have to talk about what other language you know.
Neat.
So you have common clothes, including a hood, and a belt pouch with 15 gold. There you go. What other language do you want to know? So the human variant gives you any other language.
Okay. I was thinking either dwarf or elf. I'm not sure what would be like the second most populous race in this.
Honestly, either. It's mostly human.
Okay.
The populace is mostly human, but there are definitely dwarves and there are definitely elves. It's a very metropolitan, like the way that the entire city is described, especially in like the module, is like you shouldn't have to go anywhere else to find anything or anyone that you need.
Okay. Then I will go with Elven.
Sounds good. You can now secretly talk to Bravo's character in Elvish.
Neat.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so back on this, the feature of the spy contact. Go ahead and put that one in the features and traits.
Okay.
Did you have something you imagined as your spy contact, or did you want to go through some of the things that we have in our new little world here first?
So I had originally thought that maybe I was the spy for someone that used to be important. Maybe they retired or they died. And
Sure.
so I'm basically unemployed, and that's why I became a mercenary.
You used to spy for, let's say, one of the Waterdavian lords or something like that.
Yeah.
You used to do like spy work for a Waterdavian lord. All right. I will get you spy work for Waterdavian lord / lady. Doesn't really matter. But someone in the, like, do you want them to be like the ruling class, or do you want them to be like a magic class, or do you want them to be a criminal class?
Magic class.
Magic class. Okay, so Waterdavian wizard mage, something like that. Perfect.
Yeah.
I can definitely find you someone that functions under that capacity. And there you go. That'll work really well. And I like it. I do like it. We'll see how that comes into play as we go along. So clicking on criminal, right? Because this is where you get the rest of this stuff.
Yep.
So you don't get the feature, the criminal the contact, but your specialties, your characteristics, all of that stuff is still pulled from here if you'd like it to be.
Okay.
So you still have a specialty, right? So you were a spy. Great. But did you specialize in any of these particular things while you were being a spy?
Yes. In fact, it will be determined by a dice roll.
Oh, hell yeah. I love dice rolls.
So it's a
Give it.
1d8.
Blackmailer, burglar, enforcer, fence, highway robber, hired killer, pickpocket, smuggler. You're a blackmailer. You blackmail people, which as a spy... That's pretty fitting. That's pretty fitting. So you can stick that specialty on your bio page or anywhere in your traits or something like that. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. The characteristics and stuff, as I was telling Bravo, I kind of want to leave that up to you guys and not just show it all off to the chat.
Okay.
Because there's some things that we should leave for them to discover, like who your character actually is. But from this, we need to pick, you have specialties that you need to get. So you have expertise, excuse me. So your rogue, now that you have all of your proficiencies selected, choose 2 of them, or 1 of them and your thieves tools, and you double your bonus on them.
Okay. I'm going to do thieves tools and perception.
You are expertise, and you have perception. Okay, cool. So let me go into this little dealio in here and chat. I think this is probably more relevant on this side. Let me find, where is it? Normal, perception, expertise, done, and it should bump your perception up to 7. There you go. So automatically, there you go. You have your perception of 7, a passive perception of 7 freaking teen. Between one of you having alert and the other one having a passive perception of 17, there's not a whole lot that's going to get by you guys. I can tell you that right right now. You're going to be pretty well off on this front. Excellent.
Just
and
a
now
little.
you have a feat to select because you're a variant.
Yes. Okay.
What would you like your feat to be?
So
and if it's alert, I swear to God.
it is not alert. It is going to be something a little weird.
It's not? Okay, tell me about it.
Okay, so the reason I wanted a magic lord is because I would like to take the magic initiate feat.
Oh, interesting. Magic initiate. Click on that. I don't think I've ever seen this before, so choose a class.
It'll be wizard.
And choose 2 cantrips. Interesting. Choose 1 first level spell from the same list. You can cast it at its lowest level. Once you cast it, you must finish a long rest. Depends on what class you choose. Charisma for those, wisdom for the others, intelligence for wizard. Okay. So when you choose that class from the same list. Okay, so it's all chosen from the same list. So be aware, your intelligence modifier is 0.
Yes.
You still want to do wizard?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, just want to check and make sure. What spells did you have in mind?
Okay, for my cantrips, I was thinking Mage Hand.
Okay.
And Prestidigitation.
Oh, I love Prest. Oh.
It's so fun to roleplay.
Yes, it's excellent. And you can be so, like, prissy about stuff. Oh, it's great. It's so good. Like, if Cyrus in my game had it, like, his coat would be pristine all the time. Just all the time. All right,
I don't
what
need
else?
Showers. I have this magic spell.
Yeah, exactly. I'm amazing all the time. What first level spell would you like?
I want to take Find Familiar.
Okay. I like this. Here's my question for you. At the beginning of this, you guys have been around for a while. You'd have already cast this spell.
Okay.
You'd have a familiar if you'd want one.
Okay.
Would you like a familiar at the beginning of the game?
Yes, that would be awesome.
Fantastic. What familiar would you like?
Okay, my familiar is going to be a Fey spirit.
Okay.
And the shape it takes will be a cat.
Fey spirit cat. Perfect. Now, this is all stuff that I'm going to need in your bio or your feats or somewhere. Let's keep track of it.
Okay.
But you do have Find Familiar now, which is great. And you have a cat.
I have a cat.
Familiar acts independently. It always obeys commands. In combat, it rolls its own initiative, acts on its own. Familiar can't attack, but it can take other actions as normal. What I'll do is I'll basically attach a cat token to your you'll have access to its stuff.
Okay.
So whenever we do anything, I'm like, okay, roll initiative. You'll click on that token and then roll initiative from that stat block, and it'll work out just the same as you were doing it from your own.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. When your familiar is within 100 feet, you can communicate telepathically. You can see through its eyes and hear what it hears. And you're deaf and blind when that happens. You can temporarily dismiss them. They go into a little pocket dimension, and then you can reappear them anywhere that you want within 30 feet of you. And and you can't have more than one at a time. It's great. It's great. Oh, and it can cast spells if it touches stuff from you, which is within 100 feet of you. But yes, which is ridiculous, but very cool.
They have to be touch spells, though, and I don't think either of mine are.
I don't think so. Neither of these are. But, like, you still have a familiar, and you're a rogue, and you're not even level 3 yet, and you have spells, so feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. I like this. This is good. The spellcasting ability here, I'm going to go ahead and put in as intelligence, because it didn't auto-do it, because it doesn't recognize rogues as being spellcasters yet. But there you go. So that's cool, and you've got it all. That's all the things. I think that's all the things. The only thing I can think of, we'll do your criminal contact and stuff like that, and magic initiate we know of. I would just suggest putting that in your features and traits, and then that being good.
Okay.
But other than that, oh, this is what I didn't do last time. In your journal, right? So in the top of your Roll20 thing where it has your little journal and it has your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a handout in there? The yawning portal?
Yes, key to the yawning portal.
Okay. All right, so you have the key to the yawning portal. Hang on a second. Let me make sure I've got all of this.
That's the only thing I see.
Perfect. That's the only one I've given out so far. So here's the yawning portal, chat, and here you go. I brought it up on screen for you. It's basically a picture. It's a picture of all of these people that exist in the yawning portal, which is a bar. And it's a bar with literally a pit just hanging out in the center of it. It's just there. Just there. So there is an option if you would like, and you want to like go through the key of the yawning portal. Can you see the key options in there as well? Like who is who when it's marked? It should be in like underneath. I don't know if it's actually there.
No, all I see is a picture.
Okay. Give them the familiar faces. Hang on. Where is familiar faces? Because I can give you something and you can have essentially someone you just happen to know. So that's the key. So where's familiar faces? Come on, book. Help me out here. Give Yawning Portal familiar faces handout to the players. Man. I don't have it though. All right, we'll have to work on that, and we'll talk about it later. But there's basically a list of people that you can just know from this bar, and they can like help you out or be quest givers or whatever.
Okay.
So that'll work, and I'll have to figure out why I don't have that given to you guys yet. But other than that, things about Waterdeep. There's just things to know. I guess just about the place. It's obviously a city. Mm-hmm. Breaking the law is like frowned upon. Obviously, the city watch will come out for you and come get you. So here's the code legal. The code legal of the city. It's listed here. And it has everything that you can commit crimes against and what the crimes are and the punishments thereof. We'll be loosely looking at this because I don't actually care. But the city itself cares, and I will do my best to hold up to the city standards for this module. But man, there's a lot of rules. There's a lot of rules on here. But yeah, so that's in case you're interested. It doesn't necessarily matter.
Hey guys, in case you're wondering, if you poison the city well, you're gonna die. They're gonna kill you.
They're gonna kill you. Yeah. Turns out killing other people results in death. So there it is. Other than that, you and Bravo have now completed your characters for what it's worth.
Yay.
Finding out reasons or filling out background about why you're in the city and things like that. We kind of know what you're doing. I'll give you a name or someone that you can be like, yep, I was attached to this person and doing work for them. Great. Other than that, just need to figure out reasons why you are working together with the group that you're with. Okay. If you did a little side mission sometime or help the farmer out or something like that and you're looking for work. The Yachting Portal, the bar, is like a meetup for adventurers or wizards or just people of all shapes and sizes. They all come to the Yawning Portal. So you'd be looking for work more than likely when you come to this bar, if not a bit of carousing as well. Yeah, gotta make that money to pay for that alcohol. So anyways, that's kind of the gist of it. Do you have any questions or anything you'd like to additionally to fill out or anything like that?
Nope, I think we hit everything.
Perfect, I love it. Thank you so very much for that.
Thank you.
So Stella, and hopefully this has actually got all the things. Stella, where can the people find you at? Let them know.
Hey guys, I'm Stella. I can be found here on Twitch under the handle Stella Luna. Right now, I am still trying to decide on a set schedule. I just started streaming, I will be doing art doodles in the middle of the day on Wednesdays from 12 to 4, and otherwise you will see me here on Dragon Heist. And you can find me on Instagram at StellyBelly or on Twitter at StellaLuna_TV. And I basically live in Robo's Discord, and you can find me there too.
Thank you very much. And she does, and I super duper appreciate it. So thank you very much, Stella. Chat, we're going to take a quick break here, and I'll come back and talk to you guys. Stella, thank you. And chat, we'll be right back.
Bye, guys.